Today we have an explosive story. Erin and the villagers team up to save their home. Listen, Erin has convinced over 400 brave souls to testify, but her busy schedule has her almost missing out on her 3 kids and boyfriend, George. What a busy superhero. George is confused about what this relationship has become. Erin used to be that wild and free spirit. She fell for a woman who often disappears, now a full-time nanny. A plot twist. That day, Erin discovered big news. The power company, to prevent rust in cooling towers, dumped wastewater into ponds, digging a big hole for villagers. Normally, the pond bottom should be sealed, but the power plant skipped it to save money digging their own grave. As a result, the toxins seeped into the groundwater for 14 years, leading to disaster, and Erin is sitting on a gold mine of information. But the boss is still worried. Nucleus is just the big kid in the PG family. If headquarters denies, if they know but when, the compensation barely covers not even medical bills. Right now, her top priority is to file a lawsuit and see if headquarters is going to settle or throw out a bunch of confusing papers. The next day, Erin received a bombshell. Donna's condition worsened, and the doctors turned a benign tumor into a malignant one. Now she has to undergo surgery, and Erin vows to fight for her justice. After making absolutely certain that everything was ready, Erin stepped forward to represent the villagers and formally filing a lawsuit against PGE, the scene of which was as grand and powerful as a historical farmer's uprising. They demand compensation, but the other side brings 84 opposition letters, shocking the judge. After reading the materials, the judge announced the power company's counterclaims and defenses were pseudo record. The judge, having a strong stance against the pollution source, cannot abide the fact that they distribute helpful booklets to villagers. It's unbelievable. This confirmed the boss worries. The power company's headquarters quickly sent a legal team to negotiate a settlement, and Erin was furious. You want to give us booklets? Then prepare your calculator and make those numbers add up to 100. Do you think these little items will suffice to waste our time? We've gone out of our way to prepare a special bottle of water just for you. Hurry up and drink it. The other side was left speechless and nervously put down their water cup. This negotiation was a total flop. When Erin got home, she found George had packed his bags, holding tightly to the earrings he bought for her 6 months ago. I waited to give you this, really kicking me out, protested George. George was fed up with being left alone and declared, change jobs, I'll change girlfriends. Erin's answer was clear. She chose work over life. Being a career woman ain't easy. George helplessly left the earrings in the bed as he walked away. Erin didn't want to lose him, but she knew her mission was bigger. She couldn't abandon hundreds of people. She needed to get back to work. That day, a big shot arrived at the law firm. A local firm heard the case was being accepted and signed on. Erin thought her boss was being naive. It was obviously an attempt to cash in. Why throw money at them at such a critical time? For absolute safety, a big firm's experience is crucial, especially as they cover all costs. Erin realized she couldn't alter her boss' perspective, so she left in a fit of anger, storming off. The big firm's involvement quickly moved things along, and CMPGE responded. They offered $50 minus $400 and for the incident, but only if it wasn't public. And they wanted at least 90% of plaintiffs to agree. A private trial means no jury. No matter the result, once the verdict was in, no further appeals. Public trials could drag on for a decade or more. But all Erin could think about was how to explain this to the villagers. The big law firm told the villagers, trust us, we'll convince everyone. They took over all the subsequent work, even daring to snatch the 634 plaintiff records that Erin had diligently collected without any authorization. Truly, those sly foxes. Erin thought they were trying to take advantage of her. She swiftly recited everyone's situation like a detective. I know every family's situation and address. You can't just rob them of their rights. Erin knew these villagers inside out better than they knew themselves. Oh, we totally messed up. This is a disaster, Mom. The info you have is worth more than you know. Erin's performance left the boss furious, but clearly she was in the right. After resting sick for 2 days, the elite lawyer took over, but she didn't even dare step into the villagers' homes. This professional lawyer left the villagers bewildered, and they ended up furious, calling Erin saying they felt cheated. They were thinking of switching firms, and Erin was left in total shock after all her hard work for over a year.